Hello and welcome back to the Milestone project for CST 256. Today or this week we worked on member profiles and administration modules. So we're supposed to create a member profile module that will allow the user to enter their user profile information, such as like demographic data, contact information, etc. I'll show you that page in a moment. And then we're supposed to create a admin module that supports a management interface um, for the professional networking administrator to manage roles, like member roles, permissions, and the profiles. I'll show that page. It's pretty simple, but it still has some bugs in it that I need to iron out. So let's go first. As you know, last week I had trouble with Laravel with the Eclipse IDE and MAMP servers. So I totally switched it up, scrapped Eclipse IDE for Visual Studio Code and scrapped MAMP for XAMPP because I found a tutorial online that was pretty recent, so that was pretty useful. So here's the login page. I did use Blade templates for this one. So with activity 2, we did something with blades and incorporated with in this one because it made it more simple than what PHP allows you to do without Laravel. So you can just go to register page. You know, I see register. I've added membership types to this one: admin, company, individual. I'm guessing the admin is the head of would be head of HR for a company, or the network administrator, possibly to just assign accounts to everybody. The company itself will have a their own profile. I'll probably allow them to edit users and stuff like that. I think that's for the management interface. So I add some more web pages for that interface for admin. Let's go to member profile. Member profile, I had a little trouble putting the concept together. So I just added their first name, last name, resume. The resume will probably be like an upload click. Upload your Google file, Google Doc file, or upload your Word doc. Maybe your PDF as well. Um, just upload that. It'll be stored in our database, and then they can click it open, download it on their side, read it if they want. Job type, so like what they are aiming for, not the current one. Salary type, again, probably the one they're aiming for. So if I can have that in the database, I'll probably put some more context on those fields. Um, I would like to have it query, find the salary type and job type automatically when they search for um, when there's a search function on the membership set. Like Indeed has like, oh, search here and then put your, I think, zip or your state, maybe state and city, or just zip you're looking for a job for. Your phone number, because I didn't have that on the register page. And secondary email, because I know a lot of people have work emails or secondary emails like for spam or if they're just applying for multiple roles, but I'm not sure I want to keep that or not. And I changed the button to update member profile. I forgot that HTML had that function to change it from submit to anything else. So I finally did that. Admin page, let's go to that one. Admin page is the admin will just find you by username, and then they can switch your role, edit profile. On edit output, I'm thinking about putting their delete user because some people, move jobs from a company to like HR company to another HR another company. So they probably don't want to keep that profile active for that user can just maliciously delete their job searches or something like that. worst case scenario. Edit output. Okay. Right now I'm working on a bug that either I'm doing putting something wrong in Laravel, like the formatting for the framework on the folders, because anytime I submit um, a form, it just says page expired. So I'll look into it, but every page right now with a forum is doing that. But let's go to the code since you can't see the output. Um, I did add security and then source and DAO. That's access object is the long term for that. User module did add that. It might be the required once that might be causing it because I saw some users online use like just use and then it's basically like a namespace. I think that's for dependencies like Illuminate and stuff like that. Login helper. So right now we just have it pulling from the database, which I do have an issue with right now, an issue with right now, um, because it's not pulling the right one. I tried uh, what is it called? It's like right here, artisan something migrate, and it's just trying to pull the basic one. Let me show you the basic database admin. My PHP, the information schema, but in the environment, I put job milestone, and it's just not doing it. I believe this is the password. I can double check. We'll keep on working on that one. But so it calls right here. Right now, it was just exporting that to test it out. It's calling login. What login does? Is it this one right? Login. It pulls from database. Um, returns true if it finds something. Probably need to be more specific with that one in the future, so I'll work on that one. And then the add to database. So probably like the login one that I didn't show you last week because I was having trouble with Laravel. I think I showed just the basic PHP project of it, so I get the concept. Um, let's see. So the add just inserts first name, last name, email, everything. I don't have all the fields yet, like connected, but I just have that set up for now on the back end. User module, have everything. I'm probably going to create several models to separate this out because I don't think the user should have everything stored like that. It'd probably be stored in like user and then like a another database that are connected by the foreign key. It is like foreign key to primary keys. That's how it's connected. So user ID to user ID on the other page, and that's how it should work. That gets a little tricky for me, but I can work it out. Login controller, I think we saw that right. Oh, login controller, that's activity. Profile hopper. Right now, it's just I'm trying to test it out because I didn't have a chance to test out last week with Laravel. But oh man, these are my mappings. Um, Nothing too special. It's just calling a method from a controller. And then oh, I really like how this worked out. Align center at yield content. That is really good for Blade. I like it. So you just need to put dot blade in your views and it should work. I tried it without dot blade. Yeah, it didn't show up. I was like, oh, what's going on? Why can't I only see at end session? So I figured that one out. But I think that's it for this week's milestone. It went a little longer for the video because I wanted to basically do two milestones at the same time because last week was it's the beginning week and it was just a struggle to install it on Eclipse with a little outdated information on the activity one portion. I think that's what threw me off for the that week. Thanks once again for helping me out. And see you next week. Have a good rest of your weekend. All right, bye bye.